Hi, my name is Zubin Yalvis. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I want to tell you a little bit about my handstand journey itself. So, I really got into yoga at one point in time, and one day I saw this guy do a handstand, and it looked so beautiful. My jaw literally dropped, and I didn't think a human could do this. So, I was inspired by that, and after each yoga class, I would kick up to the wall and try to find balance, known as the kick and pray method. Unfortunately, it did not work for me at all after months and years of doing this. It wasn't until 2020 I was scrolling through Instagram and found this ad for a handstand coach, and he had a program that was very systematic on learning some drills and to get you to freestanding. I signed up immediately, and after doing that program, I finally understood that there is a way to learn handstand versus just kicking up to a wall, right, without any control. There's targeted drills and really a systematic approach, and I really fell in love with the handstand practice itself. So as I was doing this handstand program, I did this for about 2 years, again, fell in love with the practice, and found myself having moments of balance off the wall, which was pretty incredible and motivated me more. I will also say there were some moments of frustration. Sometimes it felt things were clicking in one practice and then things were falling apart the next day, and I didn't really know what was going on. So it was almost one step forward, 3 steps back, but that is part of the handstand journey. So a lot of things happen like that where you gain momentum, but then somehow you lose it. So it's always good to let go of those expectations and just really enjoy the practice itself. And that's what I was doing. It wasn't until year 3 where I was thinking, maybe I'll get a handstand coach, and I finally did. And I will tell you, it made a world of difference for me, because in that year 3, when I got a handstand coach, they helped me so much understand the handstand position, as well as little things that I would have not caught myself doing online programming. And for the first time, I did get my 5 to 10 second handstand freestanding without a wall, which I was so proud of myself, and started doing handstands everywhere and anywhere after that time. After that, I got into more of holding a 1-minute handstand, which was my goal. I've accomplished that. And then also working into shapes such as like scissor, tuck, straddle, and maybe even a little more advanced ones like stag, half stag. And still on that journey, there was an opportunity to do a handstand teacher training through the handstand school. I was very intrigued by that, so I signed up for my love of handstands, and eventually I did want to teach, right? But it's kind of one of those things. So that happened in 2025, and I graduated, got my level 1 certification, which means I have the certification as well as the expertise to teach adult beginners how to get their freestanding handstand. I was very proud of myself to get the certification, and I decided at that point in time where I wanted to pursue this full time. So working in corporate IT about 17.5 years, I decided to follow my passion and dream of becoming a handstand coach and helping others to try and get their freestanding handstand, which I always enjoy, because I get some people that come up to me and they're like, how did you get your handstand? And I love sharing that, especially at the gym with people or any opportunity that I can get. So it's very gratifying for me to help others in health and fitness on their handstand journey. And really that's one of the main motivators for me, knowing that I help somebody and help them accomplish their goals, and maybe even made them mentally stronger with some doubts that they may have had that they can't do handstand and things like that. Couldn't be further from the truth. I believe anybody can learn the skill and do it. So a little bit of a shift, but I acknowledge myself for following my dreams, and really this is something I've been looking forward to do, to really start my own coaching business. And I will say I am both a teacher and a student. So as a student, I am still learning a lot of things about handstand, always something new to learn, and training with coaches. So right now, a wise coach once told me is be brilliant at the basics, and I shall. So I am still working on that journey of trying to get a straighter line, also working in a little more advanced shapes, and really refining my movements and entries in like scissor, tuck, and straddle and other variations. Because my thing is, if you have more open shoulder and a stable shoulder, and it is a handstand, so work from the ground up. As you can stabilize this and get better at it, it'll only prepare you for more advanced skills. right? So that's the journey that I'm on right now. In addition to that, I feel that through my handstand journey, I've learned a lot of things to do and not to do. So one of those things is I'm happy to share this with my students and individuals that really want to learn this skill of handstand, which again, when I saw somebody do this in a yoga class, I was floored by it. But I love handstands, and I would be humbled to be part of someone's handstand journey. I feel that sometimes words don't do as much justice as a video, so I'd like to actually share my handstand journey with you in this next video. I hope you enjoy it, and maybe it brings a little inspiration.
Esta falda corta me encanta. Superando todo lo que hacía. Ese balón nuevo me encendió. Esta falda corta me encanta. Esta falda corta me encanta. Superando todo lo que hacía. Ese balón nuevo me encendió.